Hello again, beer lovers. Back with another review, this time of the Lagunitas Hop Stoopid Ale. This is a very special one, evidently, from Lagunitas. Coming up in our reviews will be Coors Banquet, not a very special beer. Well, not a bad one, I don't think. Land Shark, a Jacksonville Jimmy Buffett counter to Corona. The Budweiser American Ale, and Miller High Life. In between each of those, I hope I'll also have Sam Adams Light and a couple other special beers like this that I'll buy to break up the reviews. I'm trying to kind of balance between the macros and the craft brews. So let's dig into this bastard. You can see this is a huge beer. I believe this is a 22 ouncer. So I won't be able to pour it all in there. So you're going to hopefully see a nice head here. I haven't tried this one yet. So here we go. Not too much head coming out. Surprisingly little. Here it starts to form. Again, you can see the creamy, delicious looking head kind of rise out of there. It's typical of kind of our more macros and our more high quality premium beers. Contrast to the adjuncts we've been trying, which tend to be huge, bigger bubbles. You can see that if we move up, you can see very, very little evidence of large bubbles. So there we go again. It's taking a while for it to settle. But a nice looking head. A lot of hops hit you right off. That is obvious. Now this is a beer. They've got a lot of strong malts in this, evidently, from what they're saying. But this is supposed to be a very hoppy beer, and it is. It tastes like a tangerine almost. But not overly bitter. I mean, it's more citrusy. I mean, basically they put hops and hop extract in this one to get it as hopped as possible. And man, no, they succeeded. This is a hoppy beer. Well, again, you can taste some balance there. So you can get there that they've not chinched on malt. They've tried to have some things to balance it off, because while I'm sure as far as the IBUs go, this thing is quite vicious. 102 IBUs, so this is a very bitter beer. There it is right there. 102 IBU for you. Isn't that pleasant? This is not giving you what Miller called bitter beer face. I think it was Miller, or was it Bud? I don't know. Maybe probably it was Bud, because they had the Born On Day. If anyone knows, comment and correct me on that and point me to the reply with one of those ads, if you wish. The bitter beer face ad. But this is a delicious little beer here. Big flavor, but again, it's not getting that overpowering. It just tastes like you're drinking a hop, basically. Like it's just a citrusy, huge citrusy burst you get every time you kind of take a drink out of this. Beautiful. Now, let's move in closer here so you can get a real good look here. So you can see the head. There's the head again. See how it streaks a little bit. Notice the little tiny bubbles, to quote Tiny Tim, that are kind of defining these more expensive beers. You can see the residue. Nice. There's my Budweiser symbol. Nice, clear, kind of orange color. that kind of will distinguish the IPAs. This is considered in case you're wondering, this is considered a double IPA. Man, that is a nice beer. It leaves an aftertaste, though. I think it's better on the initial taste, where you get what you get when you take this initial drink. Is just citrus and just this nice hop flavor, and then you get this kind of dull kind of aftertaste on it as you kind of adjust to how bitter this is. But if you're a hophead like I am, and you like really flavorful beers, this is quite an accomplishment by Lagunitas. They really hit a home run here. This is a nice balanced. This is a hugely bitter beer, huge flavor, but it's pleasant to drink, and that's quite an achievement. Just a beautiful. You can tell they're using really good hops here, because it's got a very distinctive, nice flavor to it. Lagunitas is an excellent microbrewery, another one of those California breweries. I'm beginning to think there are more great breweries in California than there are in any country in the world. I'll drink some imports fairly soon. I think I've got Amstel in my refrigerator. I'm still light, but and I'll drink some other imports at some point. I had Tucker recently, which was rather good. But yeah, I strongly recommend, if you have the money, you cash it in for this. It's cost about $7, I think, for this 22-ounce beer. This is quite a kick, though. I mean, remember, this is 8%. You can see that right there if you want to. 8% by volume. And so, be careful. I'm going to drink this real slowly, really savor it. Again, so that's Lagunitas Hop Stoopid Ale. This is a craft brewery. You're going to have to find this at single bottles. I know if they sell this in 12 ounces. At least they don't where I'm at. But we're worth going out of your way to get. I'll see you next time with another review of a cheap beer. Thanks.